Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters and elders. It is yours truly. I am Amar Mari. I am the founder of El Caballan Unity Alliance, where we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being, inclusive with the knowledge of self. I'm also the CEO of Synergetic Network Group, where we're the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. And we highlight various businesses. My queen, Amani Mari, is the executive director, and I'm also the CEO of El Caballan Lifestyle, where we sell clothing and accessories that presents an internal pride outwardly about our culture. Today, we're going to talk about keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. I'm quite sure some of you are familiar with a puzzle or shape blocks when you had to put a certain shape within the block. Or if you're not familiar with that, I'm quite sure you're familiar with a puzzle where the puzzle is cut in a certain shape and you have to put it in its right place in order for it to fit. A lot of times in life, we try to make something fit that doesn't belong. As I aforementioned, I put on the table before you the shape and also the puzzle. And if you try to put a puzzle piece where it doesn't belong, it won't fit there because it wasn't designed to fit there. If you try to take a certain shape and you try to fit it inside of a particular shape, for instance, you try to take a circle and fit it into a square shape, it won't fit because it wasn't designed to fit there. So, the reason why certain people don't suit your life is because they wasn't tailor-made in heaven to fit. So don't try to make someone fit in your life that doesn't belong there, because ultimately what you will do is bring unnecessary roughness in your life. A lot of times we're looking for complex answers for simple situations. It's the simplicity of life that solves the complex issues that we deal with in our life. Again, it's the simplicity that solves the complexity of our life. If you're in a difficult situation and you're looking for answers, why would you want a complex answer when you're in a complicated situation? The only thing that'll do is keep you in the same place and you'll be even more confused. There's a story that I remember when I was growing up, and it was about a prophet in the scriptures called Elijah. And Elijah, he was waiting for an answer from the Most High. And so a storm came and it wasn't there. There was an earthquake and it wasn't there. And then the answer came to the prophet in a still small voice. A lot of times we're seeking out for answers to our lives, and the answers are so simple to where we believe it can't be that easy when it really is. It is as simple as making a choice that'll transform your life and that will put you in a better posture whereby you can start winning. You must understand, you have goalies in your life, and the job of a goalie is to stop you in hockey and soccer is to stop you from scoring. So, with that being said, if you have people in your life and you're a person of faith and you believe in your vision, you believe in your dream, and they're making things complicated because they're speaking negativity in your life, the simple answer to your problem of doubt is to remove the doubters in your life and start surrounding yourself with like-minded people who will start speaking faith inclusive with you. When I was in the military, there was a exercise that we did and was called a fireman carry. And so we had to put another person on our shoulders. And we had to run with that person. And then once we reached our destination, then we had to put the person down, and then we were able to run back to our starting point. Well, I tell you what, when I put that person down, it made it easier for me to run that course once I dropped the weight off. I believe you know what direction I'm going in right now. A lot of times we're trying to carry other people, and it's difficult enough, life itself, and you're trying to carry the burden of other people, and it's weighing you down and making your journey in this life difficult. You have to drop the heavy burdens, lay aside the weights mentally that's so easily besetting you. So it's a very simple answer to the complicated problems that we have in our life. If somebody is disturbing your peace, then you simply ostracize them from your life. Now you may say, brother, that's my mom, that's my auntie, that's my cousin. See, the issue that we have is that we become too personal with other individuals, and we don't get personal enough with ourselves. And we start caring about the thoughts of other people more than we care about the thoughts of ourselves. And then what we end up doing is we end up living somebody else's life instead of our own life. And that's the reason why our life is so complicated, because we are living in somebody else's world. You must understand. Guess what? Somebody's thoughts about you only matter when you entertain what they say. So why does it affect you? Because you care. You have to get into the posture in your mind where what somebody says about you is irrelevant, because you know who you are. See, the problem exists in your life because you're having an identity crisis. You don't know who you are, because if you did know who you are, then what somebody says that's not true about you wouldn't affect you, because you know who you are. That's the reason why it matters. So what we must do, we must unsubscribe to the negative content about ourselves and start subscribing to the truth about you, that you are a winner. And that's the bottom line. Listen, it doesn't matter what somebody says about my queen and I. Why doesn't it matter? Because I don't care. I don't concern myself with something that is not beneficial to my growth. If it doesn't add to my life, then I subtract it to my life. That's the bottom line. Again, if it doesn't add to my life, I subtract it from my life. I minus that from my life. I don't plus it. Okay? Now listen. What somebody thinks about me is not going to stop us from buying properties. What somebody thinks about me isn't going to stop me from driving what I'm driving. What somebody thinks about me isn't going to stop me from living in a nice house or dressing nice or smelling good or looking good. What somebody thinks about me isn't going to stop me from prospering. The only time those things will cease in my life is when my mindset is in the wrong place. And when your mindset is in the wrong place, you'll end up in the wrong place. And the reason why a lot of our lives is so painful, you know why? It's because you don't believe the truth about you. You're wrestling with the truth about you. And the fact of the matter is, yes, you can. Yes, you will. And yes, it shall happen for you. That is the bottom line. You have to have confidence so that you can accomplish your accomplishments. You have to have the confidence to be able to make accomplishments. This is very simple. We have a field of dreams. Let me help you. You may have a field of dreams. And just because you have the confidence that the dream and the vision that you see will happen, will not make it happen until you take action. It won't happen until you take action. But we're sitting there wondering why isn't my dream or my vision fulfilled? I know I can do it, but you have to do it in order for it to happen. It's very simple. Listen, the universe will show you what you can have, right? But you got to put in the work in order for you to be able to obtain it. Again, you have the field of dreams, right? So you have an open field. You see, wow, look at the dream. Look at what I'm going to have. But guess what? It's a catch to that. You got to first put the seed in the ground. You got to till the ground. Let's back it up. You got to put in the work, right? Then you got to put the seed in the ground, right? Then you got to water it, right? Then you got to put the fertilizer on it. Okay, but then when it sprout up, then what you got to do? You still have to tend to it, right? Okay, but then there's another step. Then it's going to bud, right? Then after the bud, it's going to yield forth the harvest, right? But then there's still something you got to do. You're going to have to pluck it, right? All right, but then there's still something you got to do. After you pluck it, okay, then you have to eat it. But check it out. You got to bite it. But then you got to swallow it. So there's some steps to success that you have to take. So guess what? You got to give the universe something to work with. If you never sow a seed, how can you look for a harvest? Well, where's my harvest at? Well, I hear everybody talking about a harvest. But see, they skip a step. It's just like on a commercial, right? You see the workout commercials. And you know, family, is so amazing. You see this nicely fit man and woman standing by this workout equipment, but there's some steps to it. You're not going to look like that just because you get that workout equipment. No, you have to diet. There is something that you have to do in order for you to be able to have that type of physique. So you're not going to look like that just because you purchased this equipment. So what I want to do is I want to help a lot of you to fully understand, speaking from an entrepreneur, speaking from somebody who's successful in the spiritual life, you know what I'm saying, in business life, okay, in marital life, in relationships, in work relationships, okay, in mentoring mentees. I'm simply telling you that some people, they present something to you, but they don't tell you how to get it. You just see them like, oh, I'm going to get that too. You know, and some people, they lie so much. You hear a lot of people get on there, oh, hang around the man and woman of God. The mantle shall fall down to you. Or just, oh, hang around the millionaires and, oh, the millionaire anointing is going to rub off on you. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. They're lying. They need to stop lying. It doesn't work like that. How do I know? Because my queen and I, we have millionaire friends, multi-millionaire friends. And their zeros is not in our bank account. Last time I checked, my queen and I had to go purchase the property, make the deals, make the phone calls, okay? Fly to another state, go look at the properties, okay? Sign paperwork. We had to put in the work, so we're not accumulating wealth in our life all because we're connected to these people. No, listen, they only have the information. This is what you must understand. It's the implementation of accurate information. You know, you don't just need information. You need right information. Let me prove my point. If you need directions to get somewhere and somebody tell you the wrong directions, they gave you directions, but it's the wrong direction. You're not going to end up at the right destination. So this is the reason why I'm very specific in saying you need accurate information to get you to the correct destination. You need accurate information to bring transformation into your life. I've never seen nobody's life transformed by lies. I seen them stay in the situation that they're in and made their life worse. So we had to implement the information that we read and that we listened to. And the only reason why she and I are going forward in our life is because we are actually putting into action what we've heard. Now listen, I want to leave this with you. The universe cannot give you a reaction if there's no action. The only way the universe is going to respond to you is when you move. When you move, the universe moves. You stand still, then your life is going to be at a standstill. Nothing is going to move for you until you do what's necessary in order to revolutionize your life. So let's not make this complicated. Let's make this very simple. Okay? Because I have to be honest with you. Okay? You have to put in the work. There's no get rich quick scheme that you're going to get from me. I'm going to tell you the truth as a real life entrepreneur. I'm going to tell you the truth about one also spiritually who had to put in the work in his life, okay, in order for things to change, to transform, excuse me. Okay, I didn't get here, by me not denying myself. I had to do things that I didn't want to do to be able to obtain what I need. I had to do things that I didn't want to do in order for me to have the necessary character in my life. Okay? And that came along with me denying myself, laying down pride and being humble and humbling myself. And when I wanted to say something and I wanted to snatch somebody up, okay, I had to continue to deny myself. I had to continue to work on myself Then I became a man of peace, a man of love. I had to fight against the old mind for me to be able to have a new mind. I got the right information. I got the correct information to correct my wrong mindset, but nothing didn't transform in my life until I implemented what I heard. And then when I implemented what I heard, it transformed my life spiritually and financially. Now let's deal with my health, because I believe in dealing with the whole man. Okay. My health did not transform. Okay. Until I started dieting properly. I had headaches. I used to fall out. I couldn't sleep. That did not stop. Listen, until I took action. And then there was a reaction, which was, guess what the reaction is? The better health. Better health. In my relationship, I had to listen. I had to humble myself. I had to take in consideration what my queen is saying. And when I did that, guess what? My life financially and spiritually and health-wise, it got better. It got better. Because I humbled myself. So, the way for you to go up is down. In other words, humble yourself. Humble yourself. Take a look at the person in the mirror of your life and see what your reflection is. And you must understand that when you look into a mirror is there should you need to correct something, you'll be able to do so. So we need to look into the mirror of truth about our life. And let's be honest. Is what you're doing working? Is there any progress in your life? Are you really where you want to be at? Spiritually, financially, and your health? And your confidence? Are you? Are you really content with where you are? If you want to see something different, you're going to have to do something different. Remember, the title of this message is, let's keep it simple. Let's not complicate it. We are the ones that bring unnecessary roughness in our lives. We make things harder than what it has to be. Check your choices. Life is rough or smooth by the choices that you make. You have to check your choices. See, listen, you choose to listen to negative things. That's your choice to embrace those things. That's your choice for you to do what you're supposed to do or not. Again, it's a choice. It's very simple. Your life can transform by you simply making a choice today to say no more. No longer will I allow anybody to incarcerate me. No longer will I be imprisoned by my mind. It's not somebody else's mind that incarcerates you. It's your mind. You have to become the master of your mind. When you become the master of your mind, you will become one who will be able to overcome anything that you're confronted with in your life. When you are the master of your mind, you're able to create a master plan that will cause you to be the master of your destiny. Master your mind to come up with a master plan that will put you in a position to be the master of your destiny. So, what do you choose to do today? I believe it's time to go to another level in your life. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe that those of you who are listening to this video today are listening by happenstance. I don't believe that at all. This is a message to you to challenge you to go to another level. You're great now, but greater is awaiting you. Keep it simple. Let's not make it difficult. Again, this is yours truly. I am Amar Mari. I am the founder of a Kebulon Unity Alliance. My Queen Amani Mari is the co-founder. I am also the CEO of Synergetic Network Group, LLC, where we the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. I am also the CEO of El Kebulon Lifestyle, where we provide clothing and accessories that gives an outward expression of inward pride that you have as being an African. She and I were also real estate investors. For those of you who are interested in being real estate investors, all right, feel free to give us, a call. You can call me at 585-313-6354. Again, 585-313-6354. That's my personal line. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me at all. All right. You can give me a call. You can reach me anytime, 7 o'clock a.m. all the way up to 5 o'clock p.m. All right. Eastern Standard Time. I would love to sit down with you. If you're interested in becoming an entrepreneur, I could sit down with you, and we could talk to you about having a business plan. If you want to level up in your credit, we have people that we are associated with that can help you with that. If you're trying to go into business and you need money, we have people that can help you with that. Okay. If you're looking for a home, we have people that can help you with that. Synergetic Network Group, LLC is an organization that has numerous members within it, and also people who we are affiliated with in the arena of businesses. We have various occupations that we have within our business. We have, again, financial advisors. We have a real estate broker. We have real estate agents. Okay. We even have, if you're looking for travel, we have Andrew Adams. If you're trying to take a vacation, he can help you out with that. Okay. We have people into fitness, martial arts that I'm affiliated with. I have a good friend by the name of Marcus Brimage. Okay. If you don't know him, he fought, I believe it's McGuire. And he's a former UFC veteran. All right. He can help you out with that. If you're into martial arts. So, I just want to put some things on the table. Also, if you're trying to do videos and marketing and things of that nature, there's people in our circle that can help you out with that. So, and also spiritually, I know Babalua, if you're trying to follow after Ifa, or you're trying to get in touch with your spiritual roots, we're connected with a Babalua, that can help you with that as well. Okay. So with that being said, our attitude is servitude. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm looking forward to hearing you and looking forward to hearing your testimonials about you going up. All right. If you would be so kind, for those of you who are leveling up in your life, you're progressing in your health, your knowledge of self, wealth, and your confidence, inbox me. Let me know how you're doing. I would love to hear your story, not to get in your business. I just want to hear from you. I want to see whether or not these messages are impacting somebody's lives in a positive way. And I would love for you to share your testimonials. If you would be so kind to go to Synergetic Network Group, LLC, again, on our Facebook page, and drop a testimonial. Drop a testimonial. If you purchase clothing from us on El Kebulon Lifestyle If you'll be so kind to go on there and drop a testimonial, that'd be great for those of you who purchased the clothes. We would love to hear from you. Also, I would like your feedback, if you'll be so kind, even about the content that I'm sharing on the lives. I would love to hear from you. Please inbox me. Okay. Just like any business that's concerned about the customer. Okay. I'm concerned about the listener, as well as even the customer as well. So I would love to have some feedback from you, your opinion, some things that you would like to hear me talk about as well on the platform. That'll be great. And should you want to come on here, feel free to inbox me as well. I would love to bring you on the platform. For those of you who have a voice, I believe, in providing a platform for other people's gifts to be disseminated. Because I believe your gift is exactly that. It's a gift to the world. It is not to be boxed. It's for it to be opened up and to be shared so it can benefit somebody else's life. Okay, so I thank everybody for tuning in. King Curtis Smith, thank you for tuning in, my big brother. King Wildese Thomas, of course, my queen, Amani Mari, the queen of my heart. Love you, beautiful. Appreciate you. King Atlee Joseph, he is also a marketer. You want to reach out to King Atlee Joseph. He's one of the members of Synergetic Network Group, LLC. So that's what he does. Feel free to reach out to him. All right. He does an outstanding job. He actually is the one who did our flyers. Don't reach out to him about the flyer. I'm just saying. And he told me not to advertise. I'm just saying he the one. If you want to see his work, look at the flyers that we have done, for our actual programs, the Synergetic Network Group programs, so he does a phenomenal job at his job. Okay. King Philip Combs, thank you for tuning in. Queen Tamikia, thank you for tuning in. My cousin Terry Leonard, thank you for tuning in. I love you, cousin. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for taking out the time to listen, family. That really blessed my heart. Queen Sharonda, thank you for tuning in. Oh, one of my mentees, my good brother, Reginald Orr, CEO of Kingdom Works. Thank you for tuning in. All right, my little brother, Carlos Murphy, King Carlos Murphy, thank you for tuning in. Love you, bro. Queen Kim Griffin, thank you for tuning in. King Edward Parks, thank you for tuning in. King Ryan, thank you for tuning in. All right, love y'all, family. Be blessed. Hey, King Luis Ramos, one of my Marines, my former Marines. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Simplify. Peace and blessings, family. Love y'all.